Hello, hi, welcome back to Success Automation. This session talk about the input box with the input box with checkbox and the drop down. So when you use the input dialog box, you can you can select as a radio button as well as you can get the drop down. So two things you need to observe here. When you give the two items here, two items, two items, it will display it will display it will display as a radio button. If you give more than two, if you give more than more than two items in the list, it will become the select box. So this I am going to demo now. So I don't want to say now. I'll go to the UI Path Studio. So just click the project, input dialog box, input dialog box. So just I create this. Once you click on the create button, it will create the default main sequence. Here we are waiting to open the main window. Just bear with me. So as usual, I'll close this. It will pop up. Yes. Click on the main workflow. So here I'm just trying to input dialog box. So just double click here. So here input dialog box with a radio buttons. So here select the gender. So here I'll just select this here, multi choice, under this input type. Now you need to give here in the double quotes male semicolon female. So if you give the if you give two items here, it will display as a radio button. So I'll just create one variable here, str gender. So whatever the value you select, it will display, it will store in this str gender variable. So now I'll just print that whatever the value we select, I'll print in the message box. So here selected item, okay, I just want to give some dash 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 plus str gender. So now I'll save I'll save this sorry, I'll save this. I'll try to run, and So just click here. Once it will open the input dialog box with the two radio buttons. It will give the two options. So select the gender. So when I select the male here, press OK. So selected item is equal male. So like this, when you give the two items, it will display as a radio button. So just click OK. So what you need to do is you need to put the input dialog box. You give some title here, whatever you want to display the title, and the label what you want. Select the gender. So in here in this input type, you need to select the multi-choice, and in this input option, separated with semicolon. You see here, they have written here. So I'll just show this. So here, if you see male semicolon female, and I have just given that variable. That variable I am printing here. So this is what all about the checkbox. So similarly, I'll create separate project so that you can have a clear understanding. Input dialog, uh, select box. So I'll creating the new project here. You will feel the difference. So just click here, open the new window. So here I'm just clicking the input dialog box. Here input dialog box with drop down. So what you want to give? Select the codes. Now you select the multi choice here, and in here in this you need to give here Java semicolon Python semicolon C sharp C++ semicolon. If you give more than two, we'll see what is happening. Control K here, str course. Same thing will going to display here. Message box. So the codes selected dash dash dash, and I just want to print that str codes. Just click enter here. So that's it. Save this here, and I'll run now. You'll feel the difference. Now it won't come the radio button. Instead of it will display the drop down. I think more than 3. 1 minute. More than 3. Acha. I given semicolon here instead. Save it here. I think more than 3 you need to go. Here semicolon, uh, selenium, save it here, run now. See, now more than 3 you need to give. Sorry. So whenever you give the more than 3, it will display as a drop down. See here. So drop down and just select this Java, that will display here. So like this it will happen. So this is all about the dialog box. Hope you are doing well. So if you like this channel, subscribe my channel, as well as share this channel, um, share this video to all your friends. And this is the session number 8, I think. Yes, this is 8, not 7. So this is all about the input dialog box. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you. Thanks for watching.